Yes. Shut up. Perfect. Okay, it's working now. Just making sure it's working. Just making sure. Hello, it's everyone. How is everyone doing? Glad to be back for number two. My new girlfriend. My new girlfriend number two. And we're just going to start calling these streams my new girlfriend. That's what it's going to be moving forward. And I've been on this kick about doing the opposite of what people tell me to do. And I think I duck you miss too. Hi, how are you? Interesting. Interesting. I duck you miss. I like that. I duck you miss. Ooh, I like it. That's a cute handle. I duck you miss. Love it. Beautiful. Love handles like that. I love them. I'm gonna get used to this. Hi. Let's cross with this. What is this? No, we're gonna remind me tomorrow for that. Thank you very much. Hello. Welcome. Um. So anyway. Uh. Anyway. Let's get into it. So I was outside thinking. So you got everyone in the chat at Bigot's Corner named my motorcycle Rachel. So why not have the chat? What's up, Trad Life? See, the regulars are coming in. They know when they see the notification, they join just to see what the fuck he's gonna say next. Let's get the chat to get me a girlfriend. Let's get me set up. I love those ideas. What's up, Diagonal Space Force, my man? Hey, what's up, my dude? How are you? See, I love the quality. Oh, Nick, what are you doing? She's a pretty Rachel, says Nicholas. Very nice. You need a handle, motherfucker. You need to change your name and get a handle. You need a proper handle. You should name your put it under your tat company. Fuck that. Put it under your tat. Fucking, I'm on these fucking dating sites, and then women are using their real name, and I think it's just because I'm from the internet. I think they're fucking retarded. Like, you should be using a handle. Why aren't they using a handle? What's your real name? Why the fuck would I tell you my real name? What? Like, it's insanity. I'm like, I'm not gonna tell you my real fucking name. What are you, stupid? You're stuck on stupid. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I think it's just because I'm still in the gaming mentality of the internet, of YouTube, of anything logical to hide your fucking identity. It's the internet. There's a fucking million psychopaths out there just wanting to hunt people like you down. That's the way I look at it. Like, what are you doing? Give me your real name, phone number, fucking address, you name it. I fucking, holy fuck, move me in tomorrow. I'm not joking. Like, it's fucking wild. I'm like, you don't know me from a hole in the ground. And like, you're trying to move me the fuck in. Like, what are you doing? Stop. Just slow the fuck. Everyone slow the fuck down. What the hell? And I thought I was forward. I thought I was being too forward. I thought I was being too bold and intense as I normally am. No, I'm actually mild compared to what I've seen. Like, it's fucking wild. It's crazy. It's crazy out there. The dating scene, for fuck of Jesus. Like, you have on the one hand, you have the women that are the fucking, they think they're the cat's ass. They think because the men are just groveling at their feet. Oh, baby, I want you so badly. Take me in. And they're like, oh, whatever. And then you have the other women that are like you're clawing, you're like ripping their fucking hands off. Like, holy good Jesus, like, too much too soon. What are you doing? Get off me. Fuck. Holy shit. Like, I'm looking for something real. I'm looking for something tangible. I'm looking for a playmate, basically. Someone who will do this with me. Will play with this with me and pretend to be wizards and witches and stuff like that, and all the other nonsense that I do that I don't really pretend and think I really am, but that's beside the point because I'm under God, so it's okay to do. It's all right. I'm allowed, says me. Because I read the Bible. And God's been really good with me. He's like, okay, we're gonna set up some boundaries for you, and I have to do a bit of research because the way I got saved and became Christian was weird on its own. Because I was stopped like Balaam the donkey. Well, Balaam, who was Balaam? Balaam was a prophet who was on his way to curse Israel, and God stopped him by stopping the donkey. Right, the donkey saw it, and the donkey was carrying Balaam. So technically, I'd be the donkey. Yeah. Well, that's not very nice. It's a horrible way of looking at it. But I guess that's the way it be. So that you're someone who's carrying a message. Balaam's donkey was carrying a message. It was a carrier. So they stopped the donkey. So I would be the donkey because I carry a message. I have a message that I carry, and God wants it used, and God wants it used properly. And so he directs my path because of the message that I carry. And it's not my message. It's his message to the world. So I'm the donkey. I'll wear that, sure, whatever. At least I'm something, right? That's why you got to look at it. Uncle Slip is what I'll call you. Please do. Fucking better. I am Uncle Slip. Good on you. Damn straight. Fucking right. Who let you in the door? Who let you in here? Change your handle. I say we let the chat. I'm going to just, every stream would be the same thing with me. We'll just hone it in. I mean, and with even the first stream I did on it, the very first one, I was talking about having the potential to choose. We have the potential to choose. Single guys have the potential to choose. How long are you willing to wait? As long as it takes. I'm not desperate. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Like, who cares? You just wait for the most gorgeous, fucking kindest, gentlest, joking around, doesn't mind being online and having her face put out to the world. Let's all go to jail together type person. Why wouldn't you just wait for it? I'll wait for it. Doesn't mean we're not gonna look. You look for it, and then I think we could make a game out of it. To be honest, it could be a game that we could play where I document the ones that I go on, the dates I go on, with like the chat. The chat can name a motorcycle. Why can't they pick a girlfriend? That'd be funny. That's a great idea. That's an awesome idea. That'd be fun. It'd be a fun game because you don't care, right? Like, whatever, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And that's the fun of it, really, is just make it like a game. It's an experiment. That's all. It's just an experiment. See if it works. Let's see what happens. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Fun. It'd be fun. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited. It's good. I'm happy. I think I've also been thinking of writing a song on my guitar, and then uploading that is one of the projects I'm working on. I'm just trying to think if I want to do a country song or if I want to use the Lone Black Soldier tune, which I could technically, but the Lone Black Soldier I can't sing the song. Unfortunately, I don't have the voice for it. I just don't. I don't have the voice for it. I wrote the song, but I don't have the voice to sing the lyrics that will go with that tune. It's too high pitched for me. It's too fast. I don't know what's wrong, but I've never been able to put words to it. Weird. It's a wicked tune, but I just can't put words to it for some reason. Guitar sitting right there. So that, and I'm probably going to write a country song. Be the smartest thing for me to do, I think, to write a country song. When I do these live streams, and there's very few people that watch, and I only do them for myself anyway, so it's fine. So even if that's why I don't get discouraged doing these, because like at low view counts, like why do you keep doing it even at low view counts? Well, because there's still 3, well, 2 technically, and later on it'll grow and grow and grow. It's how it works. That's how you start. You start small, and then like eventually I'll get Rage on and Derek on, and then the sub count will fucking explode because of Rage and Derek and Ferry. It's all it would take. How do you get views? Well, know people that will draw in a crowd. That's how. And then your sub count goes up. Then you slowly build viewers and stuff, and that's fine. I've played that game before, and it works. It's fine. And the problem is that people think that their views are on their own actions, but you wouldn't have those views if it wasn't for Rage, Derek, or Ferry, right? If you're just doing it on your own, you don't get those views. So keep yourself in check, in my opinion. That's why I do this. I do this for a history. This is a history, and then people can go back. And like I said, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. So they probably already follow me. It's a problem. Roxbro, what's up, buddy? How are you? What's going on? Yeah, I know of a few men who are gripping their women a little more tighter because I'm very open about being single. And I know some guys. Yeah, don't worry. She's fine. I'm not coming after her. Calm down. Calm down. Chill out. Just relax. Relax. Calm down. I find it funny, to be honest. I find it kind of funny. I find it hilarious. To be honest, it's comical. It's comical. Like, no. Don't worry. Calm down. Calm down. Put the shotgun down. Put the shotgun away. Just calm yourself. Chill out. It's true. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not desperate, right? Or that's why I have the confidence I have that I've gained, like, over the past couple days. After the unicorn got away, I was like, huh, no shit. Still got it. I'm like, I still got it. That's the way I look at it. I'm like, oh yeah, I got it. I'm like, oh yeah, I still got it. I had to laugh. Fuck. It's just perfect girl. Perfect. No, come back. Fuck. I'll never stop talking about it because it's so funny. Fucking unicorn. Because Raging Dissident told me, he's like, if you find a unicorn, fucking hang on to her, right? If you find one, he goes, they are out there. And I was shocked when he said it. When Raging Dissident himself, the man, said, when you find a unicorn, I'm like, did you just say unicorn? And the reason why I wanted to redo the stream, because I wanted to watch the Crazy Hot Scale. I want to watch it because it's so good. I love it. I love watching it because it's so true too. Crazy Hot. I want to watch it. Crazy Hot Scale. And because I'm into this whole thing. I've been into this for a while. This whole concept of what this is. What's the better version? Probably this one. 604. Well, does it matter? Who was the original dude that did it 9 years ago? All right, we'll just use John Pacho. All right. I should be able to stop. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. I'm glad this is working a lot better. That's why I switched laptops. I'll have to use this laptop from now on. I'm gonna have to share audio. It was great. Let's do this.
Hey everybody, James Yeager here with Tactical Response, and I got the terrorist mouthpiece with me. This is go introduce yourself.
I'm Dana McClendon. I am the consigliere to the Camden Mafia and the terrorist mouthpiece.
But what are we?
Not that. Let's do this one. Oh, it's this original. Here it is. Okay.
20.
Yeah, there's
180.
I bet.
That's how many clients I'm going to get you, and that's how many days it's going to take me to do it. And I.
Hey everybody, James.
How to deal with women and women. I've developed this on my own over 46 years of living on the earth. So this is how it works. You have your crazy axis and your hot axis. Hot is, as usual, measured from 0 to 10. We're all familiar with that. Crazy is measured from 4 to 10 because, of course, there's no such thing as a woman who's not at least a 4 crazy. So you got 4 to 10. This is your hot crazy line right here. Very important that you keep in mind where the hot crazy line is. As a rule, this is your no-go zone. We do not hang around and date and marry women who are not, at least in our mind, a 5. So this is your no-go zone. You don't go here. We just rule this out. Life is better this way. That's the way it is. All right. Above a 5 and to about an 8 and below the crazy line, this is your fun zone. You can hang out here and meet these girls and spend time with them. That's your fun zone. But keep in mind, when you're in the fun zone, you want to move out of the fun zone to a more permanent location. Okay. So that's the fun zone above a 5, hot, below an 8, hot, and below the crazy line. This means these are most of the time not crazy. Okay. Above the danger zone, above the crazy line, we have the danger zone. This is your redheads, your strippers, anyone named Tiffany. This is hairdressers. This is where your car gets keyed. You get a bunny in the pot. Your tires get slashed, and you wind up in jail. Now that we have some of the chart filled in, we got a couple more pieces to put in. But at this point, understand something. This is not a static environment. This is a situation where you have got to use this matrix over time to develop some reliable data. It's like a dope chart, okay? Because at any moment in time, any woman that you have previously located on this chart can vanish from that location and appear anywhere else on the chart. So what you have to do is over time, collect some data. And once you have a cluster of data points, you can begin to consider that reliable. Now, moving on, you have this zone here. This is below the crazy line, above an 8 hot, but still, about a 7 crazy. This is your date zone. You can stay in the date zone indefinitely. These are women that you introduce to your friends and your family. They're good looking and they're reasonably not crazy most of the time. Okay, so you can stay here indefinitely. Now, above an 8 hot and between about a 7 and a 5 crazy, this is your wife zone. Okay, when you meet this girl, you should consider a long-term relationship. This zone is not scaled to size. This is a representation and not an actual. This is not a pie chart showing you how many of these people are out there. This is simply a representation of what you're after. You want to be 5 to 7 crazy, above an 8 hot. That's your wife zone. Okay. Now, below a 5 crazy and above an 8 hot, this is your unicorn zone. These things don't exist. If you find a unicorn, please capture it safely, keep it alive. We'd like to study it and maybe look at how to replicate that. Okay. So I was explaining this to a guy one time and he said, wait a minute. I met this girl and she's like smoking hot. She's like at least a 9 and she's chill. She's totally cool. She's like not even a 3 crazy. I said, you're telling me you've met a girl, she's a 9 hot, and she's like a 2 or a 3 crazy. He said, yeah, man, I like her a lot. I said, you should be careful. That's a dude. You're talking to a tranny. So you got to be careful because down here below a 4 crazy and above an 8 hot, you're probably talking to a dude. That.
I love that. Tanya's back. What's up, Tanya? Praise everyone knows what a dope chart is. No idea. No clue at all what that is. Not idea. No clue. I fucking love it. I'm telling you, I found a unicorn. I found one. Fuck. I found a unicorn. What's this say here? The big trick is to never be attached to the outcome of any relationship. A woman is attached to your self-confidence, and you have to be content with being alone at any time. The scale is so true, right? This is how genetic selection works. I found a unicorn. I did. I'm fucking telling you, dude. I spooked her. She heard me walking or something. Hi, Tanya. How are you? I need another beer. 1 second. I'll be right back. It's not far. I need another beer. What are you doing on your Saturday night? Why are you watching me? Shouldn't you be out gallivanting around, doing things and stuff, Tanya? Why are you at home on a Saturday watching me? Poor thing, you. Huh? I don't have my vape. I left my vape at work. I'm contemplating tomorrow. Well, I could technically go anytime, except I've been drinking, so I can't go tonight. I gotta go to work. I gotta go back to work and grab my vape. I don't have my vape. I'm starting to like, it's hot because then I have to smoke cigarettes and I have to keep rolling them and going outside. And it's cold, it's not, I don't want to. I want to just sit in here and vape. But it's fidgety. I'm watching you with my girlfriend. Well, Heidi ho, girlfriend. Hello, Tanya's girlfriend. How are you? Heidi ho, neighbor, I'm so fucking fidgety without it. Tanya, fidgety. But it's still true. I found one, and I love that scale. I want to write that. I'm gonna put it up here somewhere. Got to. And women will always ask, well, where am I on the scale? And of course you lie to them. You're not honest at all with them. Of course not. Why would you? Are you crazy? You want to get laid or what? You want to get laid tonight? Then you shut your fucking mouth and just play along. Play along. Quiet. That's how it works. I say we get the chat to set me up. That's a good idea. Something to that effect. Let's make a game out of it. We'll make a game out of it. I always try these different angles. I was thinking about it. I was outside having a cigarette. I always try these different angles. I tried it with Kyle. Kyle didn't take off. Screech isn't that as popular as I kind of want him to be. It is what it is. What other fucking? Well, we did the calendar. The calendar was somewhat of a success. I have a physical calendar. I think I'm like one of two people that have one. So that's kind of cool. The calendar didn't kind of jive. The point system worked on Bigot's Corner to a point. It made it fun-ish. Gave me something to do during the live stream. That was kind of fun. It kept people entertained, and people were challenging each other to try to be first or try to get points for no reason at all. It worked out all right. So I love trying different little angles with the shows that I'm on. How to find a woman of your dreams? You first have to become the man of her dreams. No, I totally disagree with you. I absolutely totally disagree with you. 100%. If I'm building a life together with someone, I want to build a life together with someone. So if I start building my life alone without her, then she's trying to either catch up or mesh into my life, or I have to stop doing what I'm doing to mesh into her life. Like, that doesn't make sense. That's counterproductive. Because that's the thing that they always say. They're like, oh, well, find a goal. You find a purpose, find your goal. And that's what brings you happiness is achieving the goal. Well, if my goal is to find someone to build a life with, then I technically will have to find them first. Right? Because if someone they already have their shit together, then that means I have to fucking mesh into your shit. I have to be, what do I have to sacrifice? And what do you have? There's sacrificing. You have to sacrifice. Well, I was doing this, but now I can't do this because of, it's like, well, fuck, that's counterproductive in my opinion. So why would you, I ain't going anywhere. I just fucking wait. And, oh well. You're going to be waiting a long time, motherfucker. Okay, good. I don't mind. I'm quite content. Thank you. And that's what's funny is now I'm content. I'm quite content. Oh well. Big deal. The unicorn got away. Oh well. There'll be others. So you just have to wait. And then I want to talk about it till then. No slip. Women are boats and men are islands. If you have the right place, she sticks around. No. Again, I don't agree with you. You're drawing them to you versus starting over. You're starting from scratch where you're starting to scratch from scratch together. And that way you can build something together, in my opinion. That's how I look at it. You're going to build something together, then you should start doing it. You should do it together, not separately. It doesn't that's like fine if you want to be alone all your life and you just don't give a fuck. Cool. But two are better than one. Even with live streaming, it's the same thing. Like, I need a co-host because without having the co-host, it doesn't create the magic. There's a certain magic that happens when you have a co-host because the two are talking together and creating a spirit, and the show has its own spirit. Like, talking to you guys is the same thing, kind of. It's sort of the same thing, but I don't know. I don't know if it has the same. It's never really worked well for me the other way. It's better to have a co-host that you can bounce back and forth, and then you can talk to the chat together as a team. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. You can always build together. You set the stage for the dream. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Roger Robespierre is a smart motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. He is a smart man. Deep thinker. He knows, he thinks a lot, like I do. So I don't dismiss what he's saying. I'm fighting that because I hear that's what I hear. That's what I keep hearing. And I'm like, I want to do things differently. You know, I want to try something different. And I find a confidence in it. I find there's a potential energy in there. You have the potential to find some potential for greatness, really. So what it is. And I don't know. I'm just gonna do it the opposite way. Like, okay, let's make it a game. Let's make it fun, you know, and we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna openly talk about it. I'll just openly talk about it. Everyone else was like, oh, Rage once told me, he's like, Rage was like, you have to be discreet, or what the fuck. He was just, I don't know, fuck, I forgot how he phrased it. And this is going back a couple years ago. He told me this. He's like, you just don't let on about it. You just like, don't let on about it. Yeah. And I remember I did a video like do I have a banner going? Like, how do I do this? I'm so awkward with it, you know, just being single. And now I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. Right? Like, yeah, lock him up. He's on the prowl. I'm on the hunt. I'm hunting for something. And when I start hunting for something, I'm relentless. I'm just fucking relentless with it. Miss Step would say that. She goes, oh, watch out. Dad's on the hunt. Yup. I get hunting for something. Fucking watch the fuck out. I get hyper focused on it. There's nothing will deter me from my goal, because it's a goal. Now it's become a goal. It's become something to acquire, right? To pick it off. Pretty good. Got my snow tires on. Well, good job, man. Good job. Co-host. Well, you want to become a co-host on it? Careful. It's a blizzard here in FJW. What the fuck is FSJ? It's a blizzard here in FSJ. What the fuck is FSJ? You have tons of ambition, Slip. That drives women wild. Yep. I know. It does. It's the potential. That's I've asked women before, like, what's the attraction? They're like, it's the potential energy. Yep. That's what it is. I know that. I figured it out. I was like, oh, I see. So it doesn't really matter. And I used to put myself down because I don't have a car, you know, I don't have cars or trips or houses to give women. I have none of these things to give. So what's the fucking draw? I didn't get it. I was like, oh, it's the love. Oh, it's that burning fucking passion in my heart that just, when I focus on someone, it's just like, you know, it's like fucking just, it's just the intensity. It's the passion that I vibrate in, I guess. Apparently, what I'm told. That's what it is. I'm like, oh, no shit. How much is it worth? A lot, really? Oh, no shit. Huh? No kidding. Crazy. Edgy D's in the house. All my comments about how to get women are being censored here. What the fuck? Why? They shouldn't. They're not allowed. Who? What? Me? I got banned from going live for a week. Oh, poor dude. I'm like a lion. I preserve my energy, but when I get moving, watch out. LOL. Yeah, right? Exactly. Fort St. John. What the hell is that at? What the fuck is Fort St. John? YouTube is funny. You can be racist to fuck, but don't you damn well say anything about medication time. Oh, yeah. No, that's still bad. I'm looking up where she lives now. Now I'm going to start stalking him. That's what I do. I'm on these fucking apps. I'm like, where the fuck is... I'm from Tonawanda. I'm like, where the fuck is Ton... Oh, it's in the States. Now I'm gonna go after her. See her. Where's she at? The hell is this at? Where the fuck is this at? That's what I say too. Like, where the fuck is this? Where are you at? Oh, that's not good. I see. Oh, you're. Oh, yes. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's far. Cool. I think it's cool. Hi. That's far. That's far. That's very far. You wasted your time here for. I was at it advocating for the R word to get women that might be. Why? Yeah, probably. Yeah, that might do it. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'll toss the link in the chat so you guys want to join, you can. Why not? You guys want to join in? We could have some fun. Let's have some fun. I haven't had some fun in a while. I can't smoke in here though, so that's what sucks. So I could possibly, will it work like this if I just pop it in here? Does that work? Does that actually, we're gonna have to do it on, I think I have to actually do it on YouTube. I think so. I think. Let's see here. I can use this to my advantage. Anyway. My own video. Let's see here. No, that's the previous one. It's right here. This one's live. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. I wonder if that'll work. Does that work? That'd probably work. Looks like it worked. Jump in if you want, guys. Fuck around and find out. Talk about shit. Things. Tom, you're banned anyway, so jump in, Tom. See if you can. Should jump in, we'll shoot the shit. Saturday night. Firing up the PC. Here we go. All right, let's go, man. Jump in. Let's go. Let's start this. Fuck. I can't smoke in here and I don't have my vape. It sucks. Sucks ass. I don't have Wi-Fi right now. Storm is bad. Dang it. Oh. Don't have Wi-Fi right now. Just use your data. What do you do? Burn in through a lot of data? Probably. StreamYard's hard on it too. On my phone. You're on your phone? You're on your phone. Tanya's getting snowed in. We need search and rescue for Tanya. She's getting snowed in. She or he. I don't know. You're with your girlfriend. I'm so confused. Tanya's a man, apparently. Apparently Tanya's a man. Or not. Or that's your friend. Or we have a lot of questions. There's questions now. Let's go, Tom. Fire that shit up. Don't get me banned. I just got this thing up and going. I don't mind the set. It's pretty good. I'm pretty relaxed. I just need my fucking vape. That's what I need. I don't have nothing. Oh, I have weed. That's not good. We shouldn't smoke that. Got a weed vape. That's it. I thought I brought it. I thought I brought it home, but apparently not. What are you gonna do? I'm a straight woman. I don't know. You're on the other side of the screen. I don't know who or what I'm talking to. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know that. You're there with your girlfriend. Okay. So you're two females watching the stream. Well, hello, two females. Appreciate it. What you say? Because I'm just saying, like, you could be Tanya's boyfriend watching me on her account. And then I'm talking to a female, thinking I'm talking to a female. I'm talking to your boyfriend who's talking to me and then he gets offended because I say something rude. And it could have, just saying, I like clarity. I showed a video. That's what did it. Well, don't show a video then. See, Tanya. I'm just saying. It's a possibility. I don't know what I'm talking to. You never know. You never know. Just saying. We could sneak a cigarette. We could probably sneak a cigarette in here. I don't like smoking in here. It stinks. It's gross. Smoke outside. Just a drag though. We'll just have a drag. We'll just have a quick little. I have one from last night. Do this. Me and my buddy were here last night, and we had a fire going, and it was still going at like, it was still going. Yeah. Like at like 2, 3 in the afternoon, it was still going from last night. So we grabbed a big wet log and threw it in. Yeah. No other half. Oh, that means you're single. Careful. I'm on a plane right now to come see you. Where'd Slip go? Fort St. John. To go visit someone. I got a buddy out there. Right, sure. Where are you at, Slip? I live in Hamilton, Ontario. I too like to live dangerously. Good. That's good. There he is. There's man. Now I have to put fucking earphones in.
Good evening. How you doing?
Good evening. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Tanya's gonna join us later. She said because she wants to come on air. She wants to be a star. So
No, my I got banned from going live for a week because I showed a video that YouTube didn't like. So
yeah.
Yep.
We're in
I
Ontario.
kind of
Hamilton, Ontario.
the hammer.
The hammer. Where the fuck's the cord? Where's the thing? Where's this thing fucking plug into? Is my fucking question.
Yeah. So how you doing tonight, Slip?
I'm all right, buddy. I'm doing good. You know, I don't think this thing has a fucking air jack. No, that
Really?
I don't think so. Unless I'm fucking retarded. Which I mean, let's not answer that. Oh, there it is.
Aha.
I seen it. I knew I had one. I just don't. I like it better this way. Southern Ontario, my dear. Southern Ontario.
Yeah. I'm in about central. I'm a few hours north of Slip.
There. I think that's working. These were falling out of my ears. I was trying to. I found a bunch of Bigot Corner videos I was trying to watch.
Oh yeah.
The world's last airport is there. Last I was in Hamilton, I had to take a limo to my grandparents' place for a funeral. Oh, the lamest. Well, yeah, well, world's lamest airport. Oh, yeah. That's not even. I wouldn't even consider that a fucking airport. It's no different than the. Well, I don't know about that. I can't say shit because Fredericton, New Brunswick it looks like a trailer. You know.
Really?
Yeah, for real. That's what it reminds me of. Like it's just a really big trailer. A long trailer. It's weird.
A trailer with like this big fucking pole coming at the top of it. Like
well, it's not normal. Like, it's not like Pearson where you're walking in the tunnels and shit, and you don't even know you're not outside. This is like you're outside and shit. It's weird. I don't know.
I've never been in a plane or in an airport, so
at all.
Nope.
Really?
Nope. The highest I've been off the ground was like probably a couple of rides at Wonderland or maybe like apartment building or something.
Oh, really? Well, how's Sarah doing?
Oh, pretty good. She's actually just looking at the screen now. You're wondering where he's streaming from?
Yeah.
Oh, it's his own channel. It's called which is channel called Slip? It's just called Slip and Lizard. It's just called Slip and Lizard.
It's the ad that's different. The ad is different this time. It's
the ad.
At Bigot. Yeah. At Bigot.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah, I guess Sarah's trying to look for the link. Here, let me. Here, I'll send it to you. Give me a second here.
I need to listen in and be a nosy bitch.
Oh fuck. So what do you think, Tom? I think what do you think about my new talking points that I've been going on about?
In your chat there?
And just in general with the new girlfriend angle.
The new girlfriend angle. That's pretty good. So are you like actively looking for a new girlfriend or
Oh yeah, I'm actively looking.
Right on.
I'm actively looking, but it's like the Sunday streams were more to do with religion and fantasy and weird shit me and Anytime Wizard would talk about. That was sort of the flavor, I guess we'll say. And I mean, I had fun with it and stuff. The whole wizard angle of it was fun.
Yep.
We should have dressed up though, to be honest. I think we should have dressed up. To be honest,
your plaid wizard, right?
Well, yeah, exactly. Right. I think we should have dressed up, but whatever. He's busy Tuesday night, so that's not going to work. So I was thinking, well, maybe get a female co-host that's a girlfriend. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Area-ish, or at least part of the show, or producer, or something involved.
Like both of you on the same screen or separate?
Yeah,
cameras,
kind
or-
of. Yeah, I don't know how that would work,
Yeah.
to be
I
honest.
see-
Like,
I
how would
see what
you?
you're getting at.
Yeah, or I don't know, because I'm trying to, like, I was talking to these girls, and it's like they have no idea what I do or what, like, because we have a certain language that we have. As streamers, people who do YouTube. I mean, your channel's grown quite significantly since it first started out, right? You've had a lot of guests. It's grown, and you have an audience, and they follow you around, and blah blah blah. But to talk to a female about what we do, I mean, Sarah's there with you, like. She already knows. Well, she was one of the ones that helped convince you to do it.
Pretty much, yeah. You and her, pretty much, yeah.
So that's the way I look at it. And I just use that as a talking point, somewhat, because I it's such a, because it's so arrogant. It's arrogant as fuck. You know, I'm like, well, I'm gonna choose, and she's gonna be a fucking 10. You know, a gorgeous woman, and she's gonna live stream with me and be on video with me, and I'm making all of these
kind of like Big Time and his roofer's assistants.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm setting up all these bars, I guess bars in a way, or standards, or it's my checklist, or
a criteria.
Yeah, it's setting up a criteria, and it's a little arrogant to say that, like, a lot of women are like, ew, gross, that's so arrogant of you. I'm like, yeah, but that just means that's not you.
Well, I look at it this way. Maybe in, like, when we're in our 20s and we're just full of piss and fucking vinegar, then criteria, I think it just doesn't really matter. But when you're getting to the ages that we are, criteria starts to matter. Like,
totally does. Totally does. I think so.
So I get what you mean. I get what you mean. So
instead of just finding one randomly, or, you know, why not put yourself out there and let them choose you, in a way.
True. Yeah.
You know, in a way.
Well, that kind of leads to the that old saying, "Good things come to those who wait." Right.
Yes. Exactly. And I'm not in a rush. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm quite happy where I'm at, and I like getting high and listening to Tool, or doing this and streaming, and I get to go wherever I want, when I want. How my nephew should be coming back tonight, and we might go to the bar just because.
Yep.
Just because, why not? Let's go. I'm sure. I don't have to get up for work in the morning. You know, what do I have to do tomorrow? I got to go grocery shopping, or whatever the fuck I have to do. Like,
I'm not sure what I got to do tomorrow.
I got to do a Costco run. We lost Tanya. Tanya's gone now. Tanya's left. She left us. She's like, fuck these guys. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna start doing this as well. Just throw the link in the chat and see who joins, because it's always funner. And I haven't talked to you in a while. Oh, she's still here. Seen Tool twice in Edmonton over the years. Best light show ever. Yeah. I fucking love Tool.
See, the way I see Tool is not a concert. Tool is a fucking experience. That's how
I haven't been to one. I have stopped because I haven't been to one. I have a hard enough time with. I'm just so new to it. New to it. Like, even though I remember Sober when it came out when I was like 16, I remember that the video, the song, it's just everything is just awesome. But I didn't get into the band. I just didn't dig that whole album. I don't really.
I've always been a Tool nut myself, especially trying to comprehend what Danny Carey's doing on those drums, man. Wow. And then once you finally get a handle on how we in the musical aspect on what how they create their music, it's ingenious. It really is. Especially
all over you. Yes, they are. They are an experience. Oh, she's just putting groceries away. Well, quickly, hurry up. We want you in the chat, Tanya. Give the phone to your girlfriend. Let her talk.
Like, there's been it's taken many years. Like, there's been some songs that I've learned how to play on by Tool on drums that I've actually had to learn how on guitar first to get the timing right on the drums.
You still owe me a drum set, bud. Yeah. You still owe me a drum. I sent you the audio. I sent you the fucking audio,
dude. I literally have nowhere to play. I have nowhere to play.
I was gonna ask if you had your drums set up.
No, I have nowhere to play. I have nowhere to set them up. I have absolutely nowhere to fucking play.
That sucks, buddy.
My drums have been literally collecting dust for the past 3 years, and I have nowhere to play.
Buddy, really, you need to fucking fix that. That's a challenge for you.
Yeah, trust me, I've been trying to.
I keep looking down. I'm sorry. I'm not.
But no, that's fine. That's fine.
It has you like the setup too. It's not bad, eh? I feel comfortable. I'm comfortable.
You got your couch set up there, so
Yeah, it's nice.
I've seen a few of those flags actually. That yellow flag behind you. I've seen a few of those around Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the north end. It's the north end. Stipley. That's the Stipley neighborhood. It's also a propaganda piece because I'm not in the Stipley neighborhood. But I know where it is, and a buddy gave it to me, and it's Hamilton, and I'm proud of it. And got the DAG flag over there behind. Don't look at my machine. I'm drawing clothes. I got clothes drying on my machine. DAG flag's there. The DAG flag. I might actually put it behind the workout machine. I think that's where it should go properly, is behind, because of all the
I got mine on-
weightlifting shit that Rage and them talk about. So technically, that's where it should belong.
I got my DAG flag on the wall there.
Yeah, but you have a whole flag though. That's your flag. Your flag. Oh no, you have the other one. Oh, I see it.
I got the original,
yeah.
and then I got the custom one I had made.
Yeah, I need to get one. I have to get one made.
I got Rage.
My
Jericho,
fam is in
Perry
St.
to
Cat's. Tanya, stop. Be a good girl. St. Cat's. I know where that is. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and Jarvis there for the Rage tour. That I got the three of them to sign my flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I should have did that. Would have been
It's
smart.
pretty cool.
See,
We
I
never
should've
did
thought-
get a security group picture though.
Did we?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Because I remember
We should have.
Yeah,
We should. Well, we were exhausted.
Oh yeah, by the end of the night
fucking
we're
exhausted, dude.
sleeping,
Like,
standing up. Fucking some of us.
oh, what a long fucking day. What a great experience though.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
It was an awesome experience to do.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Got to meet a
Really
lot of
different
people
meeting.
that finally like face to face, right? Like you
Yeah.
see them on here and you only know them by name, kind of
Yeah.
like their handles, right?
Yep.
I like a bunch of people come up to me like, Mr. Machu, how's it going? I'm just like, how
Yeah.
are you? And then they tell me who their handle is. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool experience. It's a cool
That was
experience.
interesting. That was definitely there was definitely some weirdos at that staging ground. I'll fucking tell you that.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, that was the fucked up part
Yeah.
about it.
But again, it was a lot of fun though, because like it was, even though like I don't know, it kind of doubled as almost like an operation. Well, yeah, it was kind of like an operation if you think about it, because like we're
Of course
doing
it
it, right? But we're also fucking got our eyes peeled to everything, right? So anything weird, anything
Yeah.
fucked up, anything funny.
So you don't have your drums set up, so that means I've got to find a new drummer then. That's what you're saying to me. That's what I hear.
Yeah, well, Sarah and
Yeah.
I we're looking at moving, and where we're looking we've been looking at a couple of places, and we found actually full houses for not bad rent.
Really?
For a month. Yeah. So we found this one about half an hour, 45 minutes north of us in the Bracebridge area. For
Yeah.
not a bad fucking price, and there I'd be able to have the shit set up, and I'll be able to do whatever I need to, right? So, and plus we're not in the city, we're not in an apartment, because we're in an apartment right now, right? So. Like I look out my window and it's a fucking clown show out here sometimes. So, like for instance, I do the Dissident to Clown World with ECC,
Okay.
and the very first episode of that we were talking, and what do I hear outside my fucking window? Somebody's going down the road honking a fucking clown horn, honk 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 honk, and we stopped dead in our tracks in the mid conversation. We're like, "Are you serious?" Like right outside the fucking window.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
So when are you streaming now? You're streaming Thursday still?
Yeah, Thursdays for right now. Probably when the winter comes, probably gonna go back to the Saturday.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm not too sure, because like I'm finding Thursdays, like mind you, I've been a little bit lazy trying to secure guests and stuff like that too, right? And
Right.
I'm the kind of person, I don't like to bug people,
Right.
right? So I'm the kind I hate like having to message somebody over and over again. Hey, you want to come on my show? Want to come on my show? Because I hate sycophants, and I don't like sounding like one.
Right.
And so that's kind of my own issue right there, right? But I find sometimes on Thursdays, since I'm at work all week, my brain isn't focused on that.
Okay.
Whereas if I'm doing it on a Saturday, I've got time to like. Well,
Yeah.
I usually go through it the week. I'll like collect information, news,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Right?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what we kind of like to do, is like the kind of news. And,
Well, let me know when you want to switch, and I'll take over Thursdays again.
yeah, I'm waiting for Johnny. He's on a family hiatus for a little bit right now, and
Okay.
so Friday Terry's been co-hosting with me, and
All right.
so that's been doing pretty
Yeah.
good.
If you want to switch to Saturdays, let me know, and I'll take back Thursdays.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing Saturdays, but I still go out and do
Mhm.
things. So I'm like,
Yeah.
that's why Saturdays never worked for me in the first place. I mean, we
Yeah.
did them for I did them for about a year and a half, 2 years. I don't even know how long I was doing them for. And I had quite a big following on the Saturday stream, but like I wanted to go to parties and hang out with a girlfriend. And so I was like, switch it over. Switch it to Thursdays. And
one thing I'm planning on doing though pretty soon though is I want to have like a 1 year Saturday night in Bigottsville stream because it's coming up on 1 year for that particular
really
segment we were doing. Because like I've already been doing it for a year now, but that particular segment, like the kind of like the show that we kind of started, that's coming up onto a year. I think it'll be in November or early December. So I kind of want to do something with that. I want to see about getting a couple people on. I want to, and Johnny showed me a way through Rumble Studio to go through and like take clips and stuff like that.
I fucking hate Rumble Studio. I fucking hate it. Fucking hate it.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, it's annoying.
I haven't had
it was either it was a stream that was and people were waiting for it and stuff like that, and I couldn't get it to work. It was solely fucking nightmare. Oh, so annoyed.
But he showed me a way to play back our old videos and take clips from them off of that.
Oh, good idea. Oh, from Rumble?
Yeah, and then you could download them and
that can do it through StreamYard.
No, I can do it through StreamYard too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just go into library and it'll show. But how many shows have you done? A year and a half? No.
Yeah. Well, another reason why I want to do it through Rumble is because like there's been a couple of them I've had to like actually kind of delete off of StreamYard so I can make space.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I want to kind of do it through Rumble because
that was so I was on the old laptop and it was fucking so it was bad. So fucking it was slow. I don't know. It's kind of its own video now, really. It's its own stream because it's like the audio is fine, but it's like I'm stopping in certain like I'm like it's its own thing now. Like that can be a part of it's a part of the thing now. It's a part of it now. Now it's a part of it. How do I get StreamYard to work? Click the link or go into StreamYard or what's your Telegram? Tell me your Telegram.
The link might have disappeared out of the chat.
Oh, maybe. All right. Let me see.
Sometimes after a while they'll disappear.
She wants on. I know. She wants on. She wants to be a superstar. She wants to go to jail with us. Oh, wait, let me just. You know what I'll do? I'll do a new one. I'll do a new one. I won't do that one. My tablet won't run it. Let me throw the link in it again, and we'll try that. And I'll go right to YouTube, and I'll put it in the YouTube one. Or not. Will I? Yes, I will. I would like to. Going down, please. No, that's not working. All right. So much for that. So we're going to go back to StreamYard and do it that way.
All right, give me a quick second. I'll be right back. Just give me a quick
Have at her, bud. Try that. Ma'am. See if your tablet will run it. She's excited to come on now. She wants to be a superstar. She wants to go to jail with us, everyone. Come on. Figure your shit out. Fucking unicorns. Fucking unicorns. Get away from me every time. Every time. I gotta smoke a joint later too. Ex-wife's like, are you smoking a joint later? I'm like, yeah. Why? And would you like to partake? Ma'am, would you like to partake in a little bit of marijuana? Have some marijuana, sir? You want a bit of marijuana, sir?
I got some of that right here.
Some marijuana, sir. Want some marijuana, sir? She shouldn't fucking. She should just stay away from it. The pain. She's in pain. I can't use it for pain treatment. It doesn't work for me. I find weed enhances pain. Like it hurts. And like if I got a headache, the last thing I'm going to do is smoke a joint. It's the last thing I'm going to do.
Yeah, some people are different like that.
Yeah.
Their pain receptors and shit like that's different.
How do you use it for pain at all or just to get high?
I don't even really get fucking high off of it. I just smoke it because I like the taste of it really now.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty much,
oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I'm relaxing and I got nothing really going on, I like it because it helps me think a little bit more clear. I was using it for a crutch, and that was bad. That was when I was addicted. I wasn't addicted to it. I was just having a shitty time of life, I guess.
There was
And-
one point in time I had a major addiction to it, and I had to kick that real fucking fast.
How did you know you were addicted to it though?
When well, first of all, I was in a situation. I was still with my ex-wife at the time.
Yeah.
And this was, this is probably like 15 years ago. No, like 10, 15 years ago now. And we were just mad pot smokers, like fucking all the time, all day long. Like she'd go through like a fucking half quarter herself a day kind of deal.
Wow.
And it got to the point where this was before like legalization in the little town that I lived in. If the town dried up of no weed, there was no fucking way to get it.
Oh,
There was literally nowhere to get it. And it got to the point where like I was dealing with somebody that was having fucking like withdrawal breakdowns and flipping the fuck out, yet like acting like I'm not even gonna get into it, but just retarded. And I found personally with me, like when I knew that I had an addiction to it is when it, like if I didn't have it, I couldn't eat or sleep. And I was like, wait, like I didn't have an appetite, I couldn't fucking sleep at night, shit like that, right? I was just like, you know what? That's addiction. Fuck that. And I'm weird with stuff like that. Like for instance, like with drinking, like excessive pot use, like I just literally went, that's enough.
Yep.
Like with people, they gotta like go through steps and wean themselves.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of like, no,
done. When you're done,
Yeah.
you're done. That's it.
Yeah.
When you're done, you're
Yeah.
done. Rogue
Well,
Spear says, when you were considering a potential mate, it's very important to understand what they bring to the table. Yeah, that's in the negotiation stage, right? When you're figuring out if that's the person for you, and it may not be the person for you, and it's like, you know, what they're bringing to the table. I don't know what they're bringing to the table.
well, wouldn't that be
I've
getting
had
to
that
know
used
somebody
against.
first?
I've had it used against me though. That's why I don't like it. I've had that used against me. It's
Oh,
one
I
thing
see.
to be. It's one thing to be. This is what I have, and I'm comfortable with what I have, and I don't want you taking from what I already have, though. So what are you bringing? Because this is mine. You're bringing your own stuff, right? Okay, because I don't want to share. This is my stuff. You got your own stuff? Do you have your own stuff though? Because I don't want to share. That's how it makes me feel.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it makes me feel. Like make sure they know what they're bringing to the table.
Yeah, see, in this old situation
like
I was in a situation where their stuff was their stuff, but stuff was their
Lee,
stuff.
looking, Lee. I'm looking. You dream girlfriend, Lee. Girlfriends that. Yeah, looking. That's the whole point. It's the new. I'm on a hunt now. I'm hunting, Lee, and I'm told I'm not allowed. I say the quiet things out loud. That's how I roll. That's how it goes. We're hunting for a girlfriend. We're just using the streams to do it. I mean, some people use other methods. This is how I'm doing it. So what are you saying, Tom? Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that's fine. I was just saying I was in a situation at one point in time where their stuff was their stuff, but my stuff was also their stuff.
Oh.
And so
Lee didn't hear. No, we broke up, sweetheart. Yeah, I don't know. That's how it feels when I hear it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't having that. And so
yeah, their stuff is their stuff plus your stuff is their stuff.
Yeah. I put up with that way longer than I should have.
Yeah.
So but
oh, there we go. We the people. Oh, look, there she is. We the people.
Their stuff.
We the people.
Guys,
hello, how are you?
Yeah. I hear feedback. That's what I hear.
I got it to work.
Good job. Good for you. See? She wants to be a superstar.
Just had to like reconfigure my whole tablet.
You're fine. Just like formatted. She like had to format it and stuff just to get it to work.
It's like I got like an Amazon Fire, and like sometimes friggin' apps I have to like go and get like
Rumble. For example, like
okay,
Rumble. Rumble's like that.
Rumble destroyed so many of my devices. I don't even know.
I don't understand it. Like
I gave up on Rumble a long time
especially
ago.
with the fucking Fire Stick. I always have to re-download the app. It's like, well, I already fucking downloaded it. Like, why do I have to re-download it again? It's so odd. It's so strange.
I never have that problem at all with Rumble.
Really?
No. That's weird.
Yeah, my iPhone cratered friggin' like a couple weeks ago, so I'm running an LG K20 from like 1999.
No shit.
Yeah, so I'm glad that my tablet worked. So hey,
Hi.
from the West Coast.
I
To
know
your side
that's
of the
why.
pond.
I was right away. You're like, oh, Fort St. John. It's just 1 second here. I'll just be fucking. Oh shit!
like-
Oh! All right, you're fucking far away.
Where in the hell is that place? Yeah, no.
Yeah, pretty much. How did you end up there? If your family's in the same town, how did you end up there? I'm not gonna get all those.
Yeah. My dad's side of the family is all from Ontario.
Yeah.
So I spent the better part of like, well, I spent like any school break, any long weekend, I was on a plane out to St. Catharines to go see my family out there.
Right.
And and then I grew up in BC. So I grew up down in the interior, and then I came up north to work in the oil and gas to do the wonderful 10-year plan that now is 20 years. So, fun time.
Fun times. The life decisions you make.
And it's snowing like crazy outside. Look at it. Snow everywhere.
What the fuck? It's beautiful
I
here.
know.
We had a beautiful day here. It was gorgeous. The sun
Yeah.
was out.
Oh.
We're Southern Ontario. It's Southern Ontario. It's beautiful here. It's gorgeous.
Vancouver got like massively flooded out today. Like massively flooded out.
Holy crap.
Yeah, they broke records for how much water, how much rainwater they had.
All the unicorns are at the laundromat. To find the unicorns, you have to chase the rainbows. What the fuck?
Laundromats were awesome.
Do you agree with the crazy hot scale that I showed? Do you agree with it?
Oh man, like I seen that video. The first time I seen that video was years ago, and I crack up every time I hear it. So I was sitting outside of Walmart with my girlfriend listening to it, and I'm like, oh my gosh! I was like, please tell me everybody knows what the dope chart is.
Don't know what the dope chart is. Do not.
So no, okay. So dope chart is when you're ranging in your scope on a rifle, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So when you have your dope chart, it like that's what you have for your piece of paper for when you want to range different shots. My dog's being weird right now. He's like, somebody.
What are you doing, Mom? What are you doing, Mom? What
Yeah,
are you doing, Mom?
That's
Mom.
exactly what's going on.
Mom.
Come here.
What are you doing, Mom? What kind of dog is that? Let's see. It's your dog. Oh. Oh,
Yeah. So
that's cute.
that's the woofer. Yeah. His name's Ruthless, but everybody calls him Ruth. Poor guy. He's like a boy named Sue.
That's poor thing. Ruth, come here. No, it's supposed to be ruthless. Spike collar on, and that's what it is. Needs the spike collar.
Yeah, freaking. I like that threw you off the other night when I was like, oh man, I was like the after parties.
Yeah, I was gonna actually bring that up. Like,
So-
what was that on Dub's channel or my channel?
Oh goodness, I don't even know. I was just like, somebody enlightened me to this vortex abyss rabbit hole called BitChute, and I don't even know. That's how I came across all of your guys' streams. Like this is before all the COVID went all crazy and everything. Like my kids and I used to watch all your guys' streams when we were all freaking like doing self-isolation. Like you should have heard my son when Derek said that whole thing about launching a semi through. My son's like, did he just say that on live streams?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
That guy's my fucking hero.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, my kid's like, that's my hero. And I was like, I know, I'm pretty sure he's a lot of people's hero right now.
Yeah, fucking asshole. He wasn't my hero that night. I was like, oh no.
I was like, oh, yeah. I could feel.
No.
Well, at least he said not us though.
What's that?
Yes, somebody.
Yeah, right at the very end of it, he goes, "Well, not us though."
Yeah. Oh yeah, but not us. But did you see his reply to his apology video to it? It was awesome. Yeah,
it was. It was better.
A black hand, quadriplegic truck driver.
Yeah, no.
That was the best.
It was better. I was sitting in my basement, freaking drinking some beers, and fucking my kid's like, "Did you do another stream yet?" Like my son was just like right into it. He's like, "Mom." And then he was watching, and then he's seen the apology thing come on, and so we were watching it live, and I'm like, no,
this is great.
I was like, this didn't happen. My kid's like, yeah, guys, it's fucking amazing, Mom. Oh my gosh, it's like everybody's going to jail.
Yeah, everyone's going to jail. We're all going to jail. I'm already on a list. Now you're on a list now. See, now you're on the list.
Yeah.
You just put
Oh
yourself in
man,
the
I was,
feed now.
you know what? I was on the list. Don't worry about it. I wasn't.
I'm probably on about 4. If I'm not on at least 4 of them, I should be fucking ashamed of myself.
You'd be like, well, I know I am. I know I'm on at least a couple, unfortunately.
Yeah, no,
Have you
and
ever
like,
liked-
and I was like, I was doing a lot of stuff like behind the scenes too, like with the whole thing out in Nova Scotia and all that, and I ended up with all kinds of problems from that. So, yeah.
That was the clickety
What-
clickety bang bang, and
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I was doubling down between everything with like Diagolon and then friggin' you know, LGC and everything that he was doing with all that crap out there, and friggin' yeah, it was bad, man. It was crazy. Whatever.
you got some
It was
flack. You get some flack for
good.
it.
Yeah, honestly, if you're not causing waves, you're not thinking the right ways. I don't think.
Oh, I like that. If you're not causing the waves, you're not thinking the right ways. Very
Yeah,
nice.
so-
That's a good. I like that quote.
Yeah, you should like up here, like in Fort St. John, because we're just it's really rednecky up here. So, anyways, like there's still trucks that drive around like every day with their Freedom Convoy thing every day around the city.
Oh, really?
Right? Yeah, it's a big thing here. So
A couple of weeks ago at work, I'm out there at third break, and one of the guys I work with, he comes up to me and goes, "Tom, is that one of your guys down the road?" I look down the road and there's this pickup truck parked down there with like Canadian flags hanging off of hockey sticks. I go,
yeah.
well, I don't know if he's actually one of our guys per se, but he's
Per
definitely
se.
he's one of the Freedom guys, that's for sure. I
Yeah,
look
we
close and I go, yeah, those hockey sticks and flags. Yeah, he's one of those guys. Yep. He's like,
One
oh,
of the
okay. I was
big
just
guys, yeah. Well, that's we got a guy here. He drives around in a blue pickup truck. He's got a flag on the back with the hockey sticks, and I finally had the opportunity to drive past him in my car, and I rolled down the window. I'm like, "One of us! You're one of us!" Ah! You know, we have no idea who he is. The Hamilton crew have been on the hunt for him and haven't been able to
for a while
locate him
now.
or track him down to see who this guy is. We have no idea.
Yeah.
And we
He's
have a
just
pretty big
stalking
crew.
him around everywhere, and then he disappears.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly how it is. I'm serious.
He's like, I'm your biggest fan, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's like
rocking
where
the
I
day,
where
bro.
I live here. I was walking downtown one day, and then I come home, and the next thing you know, I get a message from Telegram from JD. He's like, "Was that you? My wife seen walking downtown?" I go, "Yeah, probably." She goes, "Well,
Probably.
she seen a guy with a dag hoodie walking downtown." I go, "Yeah, well, I'm the only one with. I wear it every time I go downtown, so yeah, it's me. That was me." So
Probably. Yeah, probably. It's the notoriety, eh?
yeah.
That's what it is. It becomes the notoriety.
And then all of
Yeah.
a sudden, Sarah and I were in Costco, though this is probably about 3 months back now. We're in Costco. I'm standing in the electronics section. I'm looking at Bluetooth speakers, and all of a sudden I hear my name being called from behind me. I'm just like, who the fuck is calling? What the hell's going on here? And then he walks up to me. He's like, fuck, glad to meet you finally. I'm like, oh, shit, how's it going, man? So,
That's crazy.
yeah. So it is kind of strange having your name called out when you don't even know you're in a place.
I used to worry about that, about going downtown and being recognized. And now the only people that recognize me are my friends who watch the streams. And so it's like, I don't even think about it now.
Yeah.
So it's like, if they watch me, it's probably because they know me personally. I don't really have a lot of random people just watch me. Like,
I live in
but I mean,
liberal
like,
hell, so.
realistically, like, you know, like when you guys are bringing up about like lists and stuff like that, like if like how much that's happening now still with people, I don't know, but like there's no such thing as privacy anymore. That shit went out the window freaking a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
I got
Here's your lighter.
Oscar Schlatterman's. You what? Oscar.
lighter delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went and interrupted.
Did you get a random
I just
text?
went and interrupted tea time.
Oh, I see how it is.
No,
I don't know.
no.
Like you, yeah, you said, it's like how much are we? The list gathering is quieted down quite a bit. It was bad. It was really, really bad.
Yeah, but it was really intense. Like friggin', I had so many problems. Like with friggin' my electronics cratering and all kinds of stuff. And I was just walking streams, right? It's like, holy cow, like how was that even a big thing?
I don't know. Like maybe the algorithm is picking up on the things that you're watching and looking at, especially if you have Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, and depending on what you're watching, the algorithm could have set up guards like little flags that'll pop up, like, oh, she's watching this, oh, she's watching this, oh, this tendency to watch these things in this certain pattern alerts the systems to possible dissident. And so then they sort of go, you draw the eye of Sauron, over here. And then they start fucking with your it depends too. Like, I think it's set up through the algorithm. It has to be. It's the only thing that makes sense. I don't know. It doesn't make, like, I've been around long enough and been exposed by Jeremy and Derek enough to at least catch the attention of the authorities, because I've already been asked about. I already know about that. It's not they won't talk to me directly. They talk to everyone else, but they won't talk to me. They won't talk to Jeremy, which is odd. They're so
fucking dirty with friggin' ferryman, man. I just like, okay, I laugh because they just rag it on, right? And you just see them like get that look of panic.
I don't know.
But it's crazy, man. I honestly I think it's way it's gone too far with like how they're just like how they're making people feel like they need to be afraid to just be normal living beings in this world. It's fucking crazy, man.
Well, I was talking to Rage last week, and he was saying that everything's sort of really quieted down because they're dealing with the Sikhs, they're dealing with the Russians, they're dealing with the Israelis, they got other things going on, so their manpower has been so stretched so thin. We're less important now.
Yeah, that's all the shit that's all those are all the problems that initially that everybody was saying, hey, these are things that are gonna start getting out of hand, and then it was like, screw these guys. And now it's happening. It's like, oh.
What are you doing? What are you working on? What's happening?
I'm making nachos.
You're making what's with the towel? Is that like you don't have your apron? It's for food. I see what's going on. I'm gonna observe it like that. I'm like, what's with the towel? Is she gonna burp a baby?
Chef Boyardee.
Like when it comes to the stream stuff, like I was mentioning it to Rage when we had him on the show there back in May. Like what kind of got me into it, like I mentioned to like you and Sarah and stuff like that. I said, but also I knew what I was getting myself into by when I first started doing this. It's not like I didn't know. I already knew, right? And I said, like I'm not looking at this as trying to jump on the bandwagon or anything like that. I look at it more as reinforcement. So like that's how I see it. It's basically reinforcements, because and it's funny how ECC put it one night. We were shooting the shit with ECC one night, and he's like, "You guys are like the next generation of Star Trek. We're like the original broadcast, and you guys are like the next generation."
Yeah,
of Star Trek, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I got a good laugh out of that, but he's kind of right on that, right? Because like me and Johnny, we just kind of like walked right into it, kind of deal, right?
Well, you wanted to do it. I could tell when I was streaming.
Oh yeah, I was quite interested.
You were all over it. I could tell. Like even with Chris Priestone, I could tell. Even with Tanya, I could tell. Tanya's like, "Hold on, I can get my Wi-Fi working." I'm like, "Oh yeah." She wants.
I just needed to figure out. I just needed to figure out my angle on it, right? So
right, true. Tanya wants to be my new co-host.
So what were you guys talking about? Like you guys were saying something about like doing with wizard shit. Like you guys were doing like some RPG stuff or what?
No, well, technically I'm a wizard. Technically speaking, really, it depends on how you look at it.
When a fox crosses your path, it means you're going to run into a criminal or a wizard afterwards. So it said.
Really? Is that the truth?
Yeah, it's like
I actually crossed I crossed a fox's path yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Right, so there you go.
My ancestors are Irish and Danish, so we got a lot of witches.
Yeah, Tanya's saying she's a wizard right now. What would you be if you're a female wizard? What are you though? Isn't that a sorceress? Or no? What's a female wizard?
I think that's what it is. The sorceress, or forget.
I don't think so.
Sorcerer and wizard are the same thing.
Warlocks are masculine. Warlocks and wizards are masculine. And I think sorcerers and witches are feminine. So
yeah, but what's a sorcerer then?
I mean, I've never played D&D before.
I'm just asking. Sorcerer is not a witch. Yeah.
Okay.
No, a sorcerer is not a witch. A sorcerer. There's a sorcerer and a wizard. The wizard. What's the difference between the two? Not that I want to get back into that genre, but
Wizard's magic, right? Sorcery
yeah. Also,
is
sorcery.
not.
Sorcery is still magic.
Isn't
I
sorcery
think
more aimed at
I'm
one
gonna-
more based on alchemy, and then the other one's more on like
Yeah, let's see here. Well, now I have to look it up because, unfortunately, here we go.
'Cause I know it's kind of along the same lines as Sather, like a wizard.
There's going to be definitely a difference between the two. One should be internal power, and the other one should be like amulets and potions. That's a wizard. I think a wizard is more external, finding power in external sources, where a sorcerer is more finding power from within. That's the difference, I think.
yeah, like premonitions and manifestation and all that kind of stuff.
I think so. Definition.
Sather,
I don't want to be I'm not a sorcerer.
Kind of like a mix of all of it, really.
A person who claims or believes to have magical powers, a wizard. So they're saying, I think it's different.
Okay.
I think sorcery is a little bit differently. Subscribe to America's largest dictionary. Oh, that's not what I want to see. That's an ad, and that's an ad, and that's alchemy, sorcery, and witchcraft. Well, I know witchcraft is more herbal, right?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna find out. Now she brought it up, and we're gonna dig here.
Norse Sather.
Remember when the internet was just Netscape? And it was like super simple. You wanted to look up a word, it went to one dictionary.
Yep, one dictionary. Now there's 1,000 different things, and this is gonna block me. Awesome, perfect. Go away. Go away. Oh, this is Reddit shit. I hate fucking Reddit shit.
I see your warlocking skills in full force there. It's like denied. From a science fiction fantasy point of view, I don't want to start a religious debate here. From what I understand from the stories I've read, alchemy combines magic and science. But what is sorcery? Is witchcraft only based on magic? If so, then what are the recipes for potions and spells, etc.? The correct answer to the question could change depending on the works being cited.
Rogue's got a good point down here.
What's he saying?
Witches are in competition with sorcerers. They're jealous of magic that apparently only a man can do. And that's the same thing. That's the same thing when it comes to Sather. Sather is primarily a female art, whereas if a man were to practice Sather, they'd be what's called knighting her, or not a person. It's very unmanly, shall we say.
There are historical answers to what each is supposed to be, but authors tend to assign their own definitions. Part of the issue, of course, is that historically there have been multiple definitions. For example, alchemy is metal, of course. Commonly known ideas converting one substance equally as base metal into another of greater value, commonly lead to gold, seen in multiple cultures, including Indian alchemy, greatly relates to chemistry. Valid point. Chinese alchemy, closer to medicine, is sought things such as universal panacea. Still, in both cases, it's the idea of using something as a catalyst to allow transformation to something else. Okay, that I agree with. Witchcraft is all herbal. That's more foraging. I think witchcraft is foraging and finding medicine and plants and being able to manipulate your surroundings through plants is witchcraft. Being able to manipulate your surroundings through stones and amulets, I believe, is wizardry, and sorcery is from within. My own opinion. Witchcraft is Go ahead, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm snacking.
No,
I just, once again, I find it kind of interesting that it was like, that was something that you were bringing up earlier on the stream. Because I was like, literally just not last night, but the night before, I was sitting with a friend of mine, and we were sat there for probably like 6-7 hours talking about, with the science that we have now, different ways to be able to make the elixir of life. And we were crushing that shit for hours. We were talking about this, like just out of nowhere. He's looking at me. He's like, "How do you know this stuff?" I was like, "I don't know.
I don't know. I just do. It just comes to you. It just is." What do you mean the elixir of life?
Oh,
We'll drop that. We'll get back. We'll get into the elixir of life. What's the elixir of life? Tell me about it.
coffee.
Now I'm curious.
Coffee is the elixir of life.
Yes, there we go. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you.
when you guys were talking about like the witchcraft and wizardry and sorcery and all that, like I studied, as you know, a lot of Old Norse history, things like that, right? And the culture and everything. And the one aspect about female Seidr is that it's a lot of those all combined.
What is Seidr? What are you saying? What's Seidr?
Seidr is the art practiced by Norse witches, and we don't call them witches. We call them vulva. Or there's three names: there's vulva, vola, or vala, and that's where runes, like females are only we're allowed to use the runes as magic, and as well as Odin. Men are not. We are only allowed to use our runes as writing. We're not allowed to cast them as magical staves because it's deemed unmanly kind of deal. But in Norse practice, Seidr is primarily female, and it consists of pretty much all of that.
Yeah, but is that practice? Go ahead. You go.
No, Galen. Well, I was being mentored by this fellow down in the Kootenays years ago. And he was a Norwegian hand, like he did wood carving and chainsaw carving. So I was apprenticing with him, and he gifted me this book, and it was the first English translation of Snorri Sturluson's Prose Eddas.
Yep,
right. It was titled Platonic Mythology, but like, man, like I was going through this book, and I was like, and it took me like it was several years I was working on it. What I was doing is I was comparing different parts of this tome with stories from the Christian Bible, right? And like, it was a labor of love. Like somebody ended up stealing the book from me. It was probably one of the coolest books that I've ever had, like come into my library.
This one here,
right? Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's probably an older copy, but this is the same book you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Snorri Sturluson, he was born. He was born in, or sorry, no, he was president in 1143 or something like that when he wrote that.
Yeah. He was he was an Icelandic monk. He was a Christian Icelandic monk, and he basically what it was is. Yeah, it was transcribed.
He was president, and then he went back and studied his philosophy.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know about being a president.
Yeah, no, he was Snorri Sturluson. He was president.
The Prose Edda was originally penned by him in the 1200 AD. But I didn't know about being a president. I know he was a monk though. He was a Christian monk.
Yeah, he bounced back and forth. Like he started out in his younger years. Because the intro to the book that I have was like that. That was like it was like a huge intro, and it went over like his whole life. Right.
So what's the book about?
It's what it is it's the retellings of the Norse tales. So what a lot of it is, there's a few different sources. You got Snorri Sturluson's Prose Edda, but then you also got a lot of Germanicus's work as well. Of the Danes is like basically after the Roman time period. But basically what it is, it's a lot of rune stones that were decoded, manuscripts, things like that. But at the same time, though, it also tells a lot of some of the sagas. But the sagas were oral. There wasn't really much, like, besides with the exception of like some rune stones and some wood carvings and stuff. There wasn't like a structured writing system.
Yeah, I'm curious about the President angle as well. President of what? There was no
now.
US.
See, what I'm thinking, they might be talking about is Iceland was the first Norse settlement to be independent of a monarchy.
Oh,
and so what they did is they started what they have even to this day, and it's called the Althing. And so they have somebody that was what would have been called the lawgiver. And so they would have been looked at not necessarily as basically the leader of the colony, but like the person that's, I guess you could want to say they would elect this person to be the lawgiver. Okay, this has to be done this way. This has to be done that way. Blah 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 blah.
That's
what.
Kind of like a chieftain or like the shaman in some.
Not necessarily shaman, more chieftain. Yeah. But there were also some of them were also said to be appointed by the gods, right? And well, that wasn't really the case.
Well, how do you compare it to the Christian Bible?
Well, there's a lot of similarities between the Norse.
She's eating. She's got a mouthful of food.
There is actually a lot of similarities between the two. Quite more similarities than not really. And that's why, like, when it comes to like me and my Christian friends, I always say like we're pretty much the same. There's no point in arguing over what's what. Like
we're pretty much the same. What do you mean you're pretty much the same?
Well, it's like when I was on with Nick Night Nation Review one night, he was having a debate. He wanted to have a debate for between like quote like white nationalists and stuff like that, and what ideology is best suited for them going forward, kind of deal, right? And he says, and he figures, should it be Christianity or like European heathenism, like Germanic or Norse or whatever the case may be, right? And so we talked about the differences between the two, but we also talked about how there's actually more similarities between the two, and how really at the end of the day we should really come together as one, recognize that we do have a different ideology, but we are the same species, and coming together as one as a species. You know how Rage always says folk over faith? That.
Folk over faith?
And he's not meaning put aside your religion, cast it away. That's not what he means by that at all. What he means by is there's a lot of the times we can't unite because our religious differences differ.
Yeah.
No, and it's just like it's more like you know the understanding peaceful, like me respects the understanding peaceful in you, right? Just because the names or the stories or the circumstances or you know parts of the situation might be different, but the moral lesson that's supposed to help develop an individual's character and so on and so forth, that's where the similarities, you know, exist.
The moral stories, the moral of the story.
Yeah. You know, like
the moral
and you know, like that's realistically, like at least in my opinion, like that's what the Bible is essentially, like what I've gathered is for, right? It's to give insight and understanding of situations that you before or like as you're experiencing them or in hindsight, so that you're able to find a peaceful resolve and carry forward instead of being friggin', you know, being, you know, chaotic or friggin', you know, or damaged from it, right? You know, and then that's what you know, realistically, that's what a lot of these teachings are. They just have different names, right?
So why'd you say that? I was thinking about that the other night, as a matter of fact, about there's a difference between breaking the written laws versus moral laws, and how moral laws are more important.
Yes,
you know,
moral laws are considerably more important than what's written on a piece
for
of
morality.
paper. Yes,
and that's why philosophy has been around for so freaking long. Like that's like that's the origination of law, right? Like I was raised being taught that like the definition of law is any two men that believe that something is so without a benefit of a doubt, it is so, right? So if two people can come together and agree that something is rightfully to be, you know, to be spoken as like, okay, this is how it's going to be for everybody in the mass, you know, without any doubt or discrepancy between them. That's, you know, that was what I was raised being taught is the definition of law. Right?
That is, well,
the truth. It makes sense.
In the presence of 2 or 3 witnesses, the truth shall be known. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
You know, for some reason our friggin' politicians can't figure that one out, but whatever.
Well, I mean, that's just money. That's all money. That's contracts, legal contracts that they can't get out of anyway.
And plus, they work for other people.
Yeah, well, it's the contracts, right? There's liabilities, there's contract. Like if Canada was to bail out of all its contracts, he would owe a fuck ton of money, so they can't. You know. So
did you guys hear what happened in BC with the Liberal Party? They're like, no, we're just all going to be conservative now.
The whole thing. They just
the whole British Columbia Liberal Party, they dissolved themselves and they were like, yeah, we're all conservative now, and anybody who doesn't want to join conservative, you're fucked.
Well.
Wow, so like that upends the political spectrum, does it not? So then they have to find a bunch of other people that want to be liberal now.
No, what we're going to be seeing. What we're going to be seeing is that our part of the world, North America specifically, they needed to turn right wing, and there's a very, very specific reason why they needed to turn right wing. That's why Trump is going to win in the next couple of weeks, and that's why the Conservatives are also going to take over in Canada, and there's a very specific reason why.
Well, it's a shit show in the States, man. Like, again, I've got buddies down there that they're like, yeah, man, like people are coming in, like taking over whole fucking apartment buildings
They
and
are.
like fucking like, and I'm like, and this shit's starting like on the West Coast. Like, this shit's not making the media, but it's happening.
Oh yeah.
Like,
But there's a very
and you're
specific reason why
but
they
as long
need
as it
that.
doesn't affect the person, they don't give a shit, right? It's like, oh no, that's not happening. I can't have that.
Who's taking over the apartment buildings?
Venezuelan gangs, all different types of foreign gangs coming in.
You know,
There's all kinds
but
of
you know,
video of
like,
it.
but you know, and the crazy part is they minorize the white guy. You're like, no, you guys are bad. You're like, fuck you guys, and then it's like, well, look at what's going on. It's like,
Yeah, I seen a video the other day. Actually, Derek put it up too. I didn't even know he put it up. I seen it on a separate source, and it's this black woman basically telling white people to become white supremacists again because there's all kinds of crazy shit going on. She's like, "They're
we need you crackers.
what's that?"
They're like, we need you crackers. Come back.
Yeah, we need you crackers. Yeah.
We don't need you.
This is here. Do you want me to send it to you, Slip?
Go ahead.
Here, I'll give it to you. Here. Where is it?
Should be able to just share screen. I can just
Yeah.
enable.
Well,
it.
yeah. I'm already in my screen. I'm just trying to find it. Where to do with it here? Where that go?
I have no idea what time it is.
Oh yeah, I guess you guys are 3 hours ahead of me, eh?
Yeah, you're just eating dinner. I already ate. What do you?
It's quarter to 6 here.
5:45? Yeah, it's 8:45 here. Yeah, 3 hours. It's not that bad.
How does this video go?
I don't know. What'd you do with the video?
I know I downloaded it because
Gotta
I
be there
still-
somewhere, Tom. I didn't fucking need it. I didn't.
Oh, that's right. I don't have it on my computer yet. Give me a second.
They might have got scrubbed. You know?
That's it. They scrubbed it. They scrubbed the computer. You got hit with a fucking Cat 9.
No, it's not scrubbed. I just haven't.
They hit you with a Cat 9, Tom.
It was
They
still
hit
on
you with
Fire
a
up
Cat
the old
9.
one.
there. I think I might have grabbed it. Now.
You got it?
There's actually no video.
There we
Literally.
go. Now I got it.
There's no. Yeah, we're all just waiting for nothing. All right, here we go.
It's 3:00 in the morning, and I'm gonna post this video on Twitter. And if you get to see it, you're lucky, because I'm probably gonna delete it really fast because it's really racist. But I want to get the shit out of my chest because I can't take it no more. But I need white people to really start being white supremacists again. I need you guys to tap into that shit and do it again, please, because this country is out of control. I mean, goddamn, we got little kids thinking that they could be fucking females, and we got black people thinking they built America. This shit is crazy. And honestly, if you guys don't do anything about it, your whole generation is gonna be completely. I mean, come on, now you guys are getting killed off right now, and you guys, it seems like you guys are okay with it. Your women are getting raped, that's for sure, by Muslims and blacks. It's happening all the time. You see it. Ain't nobody say anything, because you can't say nothing bad about a Muslim or a black man. Or you can let them rape. Go ahead, let them rape. But don't say anything about being racist. Don't say that, right? You guys need to stop it, okay? I don't know. I think Alex Jones was right about the whole frog gay shit, because white people used to be so strong. And you guys now are literally letting a word, racism. The word racism is killing your whole generation. It is. You're scared to be a racist. You better be a racist, because if you're not, this is going to kill you off. Basically, racism means the death of white people.
Huh.
Can you find the lie? I can't.
Oh my god, you are fucking kidding me right now.
What?
What do you do? What do you do? Do you wait till I'm online streaming before you call me? Is this what happens? Did you? Well, I'm literally live right now. And do what's funny? Brandon sent me the clip of you calling me when I was streaming on Biggest Corner. So this is funny that you would do this right now. I find this hilarious. I'm not even trying to fuck. Like, and you're calling me. It's amazing. What the timing you have.
I was just trying to see how you're doing. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I'm reading a book that one though, like how Uncle Slip's doing.
Jake, my dude. All right, man. I'll call you after, all right?
All right, sorry.
No problem, dude. All right, bye.
All right.
Love you.
Talk to you after.
Bye. That's fucking hilarious. That's funny. That's funny.
He's stalking. He's stalking you.
He's totally stalking me. Totally is. Totally stalking me. I see it. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's fucking hilarious that he would call. Hilarious. I have to do it.
You know what was funny the other night? The other night when who was it that friggin' that hopped on the friggin' on your stream there? And the look on your face, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was Trevor when he it fucking blew me away. I was like, what?
Like, how did this happen? Like you thought you had control, but you really didn't have it.
No, I had no control at all. So what it was is that I had it set up. I have 2 spaces for a co-host, and he was just in the slot still. I had no idea that it was a thing, and so when I went live and he joined in, it's like, oh, it just gave him all control. All the buttons were open to him. He's like, oh, I can do this and this and this and this. I guess I still had it set up as a co-host thing because he's moved on to other things. So that was funny. I was like, what the? I'm like, how? I'm like, yeah, but like, because he came backstage. I'm like, well, yeah, you're backstage, but you can't join the stream. And boom, he just joined. I'm like, what in the fuck? How in the hell did this happen? Like, what? I'm so confused. But yeah. Anyways.
Well, Johnny's got the same thing on mine.
Yeah, you know. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. It was funny because a few months back when House of Bad Influence got nuked one of the many times, there was right before one of the ladies' nights. So I said, all right, we'll do it on Bigot Hoff. You guys have your ladies' night on Bigot Hoff, right? And so I was just waiting for fucking Johnny to pop in there.
Right?
Yeah, he never did though. But I was just waiting for him to say, "Hey, what's going on?"
Who's that?
Also, that is my wonderful roommate.
Hello.
How do you do?
And you're on air.
No, I'm just a fuzzy old Canadian potato salad.
Oh, I see how it is. All right.
I'm at that age I can say shit like that.
Oh no, now we got someone else. Here we go. Vignesh V. I forgot the still in the chat. Who's Vignesh V? We don't know.
Do you guys
find out
also? Okay. Oh well, maybe she does.
Vignesh V.
Because I think there's still sauce on the fridge.
I just throw you on, so you're gonna have to just join. Have to do something. Vignesh V. I can't even fucking pronounce it. Vignesh. Not talking.
How do I pause this so that I can eat in some privacy?
Do you want no video? You want to?
Yeah.
I'll just kick you in the background. I'll just kick in the green screen. Oh, there you go. You want to still talk?
I'm gonna turn my mic off too because I'm gonna be like crunching on some nachos.
All right, well, just when you're ready, just come back.
Yeah,
just enable your camera and I'll stand. All right.
I'll be here in spirit, guys.
All right, sounds good. All right, I'll just do that. There we go. I'll see her when she comes back. Boobs and vagine. Vignesh isn't talking. Vignesh is gonna get the boot if not careful. So talkie. Hello. No, they're gone. They left themselves. They're like, no, we're out. They're like, fuck these two. Fuck these two guys. Now I'm gonna make a phone call. We'll go for 2 hours, Tom. I'm gonna go for 2 hours. If you want to stick around, you can.
Yep, sure. Yeah. Was that another?
And I will
20
call
minutes or so?
my good friend Jake. Yeah. I'll call you in 10 minutes. No, not 10. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. That's funny that he called. I was supposed to do the intro, but I got fucking preoccupied doing laundry and dinner and other shit and downloading stuff, so I didn't get around to it. It's probably that's a tomorrow job.
Yeah.
To do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta get that back into making clips and shit, but I get distracted and with Tool and zoning out and thinking about shit. So
I gotta figure out what I'm doing for next Thursday because I'm gonna be banned off of YouTube for that Thursday show. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it just on Rumble, but most of my viewers are on YouTube. So I don't know, maybe just making like another like YouTube account and putting that out there. But
you could.
But I'm also thinking about doing streaming to X as well. So I'm kind of contemplating. So I'm gonna go over that tomorrow. Figure that shit out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then going forward, I'm gonna be because I know people say get off YouTube. Like YouTube is where a lot of the viewers are, right? And also on X as well. There's a lot of the people that are on X.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't advertise this at all. Like I'm just fucking around, really. Just trying to. I wanted to figure a setup. I was driving me crazy because it was like I had the camera on an angle and I was always turning like this, and I don't know. I just didn't feel right. But just by turning my couch sideways and just turning everything sideways, it seems I'm comfortable. It works. I'm comfortable, whatever. So,
and I have a very specific reason why I'm trying to get and it's not like, oh, you just want reach for yourself. Like, no, it's not about me. If anything, I hate the sound of my own fucking voice. The reason why I been trying to push this out as much as I can is because of that one little video of the ADL. Freedom of speech, yes, but not freedom of reach. Fuck you.
Oh, I see.
So that's another reason why I'm trying to get onto platforms where there's more people. Right? So it's not that I want my fucking face known. It's just the information that we're talking about and breaking down or whatever the case may be. I want to get it to reach out there, right?
For me, it's about. It's something I've been doing for so many years that is just natural for me to do. I can't stop doing it. And like, if I get 20 people in a chat, that are viewing, if you get 20 people, that's all you need. 20, 25 people talking in the chat, and you can concentrate on who's talking and make relationships and connect with people and hear what they have to say. That's the way I look at it.
And another reason why I like doing it too is I've got to meet so many different people too. Besides in person, but like people from out west or from the States or Europe even now, right? So different interviews we've done with different people all over, right? So there's a couple
for me, it's connecting with the people that have been following me, like We the People, for years. She's been following for years. So it's important for me to keep connected with those people and talk with them and do this stuff just to keep that that connection, and not feeling obligated, not feeling pressured, not feeling like, why am I even doing this? You do it because you enjoy it. You do it because it's fun. There's a heavy cost involved. Yes. Especially with what the stuff we talk about. And I just talk about Christianity. That gets me enough shit as it is. So whatever. If that's what I get in trouble for talking about. And it's not, I haven't yet really, I don't get flack, I don't get grief, but because I'm not that controversial, really. People, the Christians appreciate me talking about the Christian faith because they don't hear it a lot in our community. So it's that's the reason why I do it. I don't know. Boobs and vagina. Boobs and vagine. I don't know who the fuck that was. They joined and then that was it. They were gone.
I like how Johnny and I do it, our brand of streaming.
Yeah,
because I like to say whatever the hell I want to say, and I'm not really one for trying to censor my own words. For some things I'm gonna have to if I want to keep my channel up and running, but for the most part, this is what I was saying actually earlier to people in my Bigot Off chat on Telegram. I was YouTube's funny, and I actually said it in your chat too as well earlier. I said YouTube's funny. You could be racist as fuck all you want. You can say this and that, but don't mention medicine time.
Yeah, don't mention. No, medicine time's bad. Don't mention it here and there.
Yeah.
Because we get flack for it.
And the video that I showed, I knew it was going to happen, but I wanted to show this video anyway, right? So
yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, the whole stream got yeeted off YouTube. It's gone. So now I've had officially 2 streams yeeted off YouTube.
Well, it's like We the People saying that about when Derek said the thing he said about January 6th. We had newscasters from CTV go after our channel. And they were bragging about it, that they got it taken off YouTube.
Yeah.
They were bragging about it. It was like, you fucker. And I'm
Antifa
wasn't Antifa. We didn't have Antifa. It was an actual CTV news reporter that came after us. And we were sort of at a crossroads at that point. Do we focus on Rachel or do we focus on this guy who came after us? And I'm like, well, who cares about that guy's not fun anyway. He's boring. Yeah. Who cares about that guy? He's boring. Rachel's way more funner, and she's more eye candy to look at anyways. So I'd rather look at a piece of ass than some fucking boring dude. Honestly, who wouldn't? So I was like, well, so then we didn't concentrate. That's why we had the whole Rachel segment. Yeah, and it was half decent and fun to fuck around with because it was fun to make fun of her.
Oh fuck that! She's something else, man. Holy fuck!
My fucking motorcycle's named after her.
Yeah, I
Fuck
remember.
sakes.
Yeah.
Why'd you call it Rachel? Well, there's a whole. That's what I love about it. Is that it's the way. That's why I like it is because the chat named it. And that's why it's special to me. If I say Rachel to someone, either you know what I'm talking about it, or I just say, yes, my YouTube chat named my motorcycle Rachel off of a global news reporter, and people laugh, and it's funny. It's got a cute story to it.
Oh,
that's the way I look at it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. No, I'm working on a guest for the next Big and Hawk broadcast.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I left that job was up to Trevor because I couldn't do that. I just wasn't able to get guests. He got Divine Brown on. He got Angry Cat. I think I got Angry Catfish on. That was a good stream too, but I couldn't. I don't know.
There's one guest I'm actually interested. I want to try and get on. It might be just that little bit too big a fish for me. I don't know, but I'm gonna work on that too. But no, I'm working on a guest for if I do stream this Thursday for then if he can. So
yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, there's only so many personalities in our community.
Yeah.
That you can pull from, and then after that, you're looking outside the community, and that could be difficult, especially because we are small. I'm fucking micro small compared to you. For me to do it is even harder. But I mean, all you can do is send them. Well, this is my YouTube channel, blah blah blah. And what are your view counts at now?
Let me check quick here. To be honest, I can't remember. I'm just gonna go on my YouTube app on my phone here. Last time I checked, I think it was thousands. Oh, Chris is live too. Where'd that go?
What, Chris House Bad Influence is live?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh crap! I'm at 21.9 thousand views.
No, not your total count, Goose.
Okay, where
your last live stream.
Oh, my last live stream. Well, I got yeeted off of YouTube.
Well, the one prior to that, then.
That would have been at. Oh, it's only at 287.
It's still good.
Yeah, I get more views on Rumble than I do on YouTube.
What is your Rumble at?
What's that? Sorry.
What's your Rumble at?
The Rumble views. I'm not too sure. Let me go up and give it a check here. And it also depends on, like, for instance, like what we're talking about sometimes as well.
Also depends on when and who else is streaming at that time.
That as well, yeah.
Yeah.
My last stream on Rumble, yeah. So the one that got yeeted off YouTube on Rumble, it's at 337 views.
Yeah,
so
that's 5 and change.
Yeah.
Plus the ones you don't know about. You'll find your shit on some weird fucking platforms, bud.
Oh well, they like to
Antifa
likes to use my stream to go after other people.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you'll find different platforms like Sugar Cake Dandelions platform, and then you'll find your streams on there. You're like, what the fuck? Where am I?
There was a guy I was working with. He's not working. He quit, but he knew about Diagolon and everything. It was funny because like his first day at work, he walks up and I got like a Diagolon flag drawn on my little like workstation, right? And he's like, "Hey, that's a fucking Dag flag, man. You know Diagolon?" I'm like, yeah, kind of deal. I kind of chuckle. And he's like, "What do you mean by yeah?" And it's like, well, yeah, I kind of know a few of them. I stream with them, this and that. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So we started watching the show, and then what he started doing is while we were streaming, he was patching it over onto a Discord channel and sending it fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
he was telling me about like all the people watching in Japan and fucking over in Europe. And I was like,
yeah, we have no idea. We have no idea.
He's like, you guys are actually pretty big in Japan. I'm like, really? Like,
yeah. We have no idea where this stuff goes. We have no clue. It gets picked up by different things and sent all over the fuck. That was the wild that blew me away. As I'll randomly search my name at times, Slip and Lizard, and you'll find it in the weirdest fucking websites. And what the fuck? How did this end up here? It's a little flattering, terrifying at the same time because you have no idea who's watching. At least this way, when we're watching it, this way we're talking with the chat, we kind of know who's watching. Yeah, by who's talking in the chat. And of course, there'll be a couple hundred people that you don't know, but the ones that you do talk to in the chat, at least you kind of get an idea of who your audience is in a way.
Yeah.
You know, versus these other platforms, you have no fucking clue what's going on.
Well,
And that's
the night we had Jeremy and Derek on back in May, the viewer count was up to like 600-700 people.
Oh yeah,
holy crap!
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
it's good exposure for you, and you'll pick up 1 or 2 viewers who actually enjoy your content. And will stick around and watch as you go. Like Weed the People, I had no idea. But when I keep saying Weed the People, I vaguely remember seeing the name and going, "We the people." We the people. I remember doing that. If I didn't do that, that's exactly what goes in my head when I think of her name. It's what the fuck song is that off of, for fuck's sakes? This monster lives. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck, what song is that? Isn't that Metallica? It's Metallica.
Yeah, maybe.
We the people. That's Metallica. Yeah, it is.
Maybe.
That's Metallica. Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
why.
off the top of my head. Maybe,
Yeah, We the People. It says I hear Metallica. I hear James Hadfield's voice in the back of my head. Slip, Tom in the chat. What's up, my mother of the drummers? How are you, ma'am? I met her for the first time in a while. It was nice. It's nice meeting her.
Yeah, it was.
If she doesn't come back within the next 9 minutes, we're leaving, Tom.
Yeah.
So
it was Mom's birthday last
she might be
weekend,
on-
so
she's
Sarah and I
eating
brought
dinner.
her up.
She's not coming back.
Oh, it was Mother of the Drummer's birthday last weekend, so we brought her up.
Nice.
That's what I call a stupid chocolate cheesecake. It was a turtle chocolate cheesecake. Holy fuck! Was
Really?
that thing ever good, man? It was fucking stupid good. Holy crap!
This feels weird streaming right now, to be honest. It feels weird. It
Why?
feels like I have to get up for work in the morning, and I don't.
Oh,
and it's
oh.
what's freaking me because I feel
Oh,
like
I know
I'm
what you mean.
pressured, like I have to get off because I have to get up for work in the morning. I don't have to fucking go anywhere.
Well, it's funny because last Thursday I
I'm
said to Terry when it was
Uh-huh.
around 10 o'clock, I said to Terry, I'm like, well, okay, we're gonna call it a night though because I gotta get up at stupid o'clock in the morning for work, right? So
Right? Exactly.
So, but also in the same respect, another reason why I do like streaming during the week is it prevents me from doing like fucking 4-hour long streams.
Dude, we used to do 7.
Yeah,
me
I
and
know.
Dubs would do 7. Dubs, and Taz. I haven't seen Taz in the chat. I don't know if he knows. I gotta message him on Twitter to let him know I have a new channel, and he'll be in the chat too.
Yeah,
Probably,
I haven't seen Taz in any of the chats. I don't even know if I haven't even seen
Oh, really?
House of Bad Influence chats. Maybe.
See,
right?
she heard me talking about her, so she came back. I see what it is.
No.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Because a lot of times when House of Bad Influence is streaming, it's during the day and I'm at work, right? So.
Are you smoking in the house, ma'am?
Yeah,
Are you
no kids are
smoking?
here.
You smoking in the house? And what's your knuckles say?
Patience.
Do you have any?
It reminds me.
It reminds you to see. That's why I asked. But do you have them? That's why you have it on your hand, so it reminds you to be patient.
I am a fairly patient person, but then when it's not there, it's not there.
Are you a Sagittarius?
No, I'm a Capricorn through and through.
That's pretty close, though.
Shit. You Capricorns in the house. Watch out.
Because I'm like that.
Watch
I'm a
it.
Sagittarius, and we got patience as long as the fucking day is
You
long.
just astrology
But-
me?
But when it's done,
That's so 1990s pickup line. What's your sign?
What's your sign? What's your sign? That's so true.
I bet I
So
can
true.
guess your sign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so true. Is you sad?
And then like when you get it right. What was this movie that I was watching this movie and fucking oh man, I can't remember what it's called. But like the one character it was based on a weekend and they're college students and they're all just trying to fucking snag pussy, right? So it's
Right.
the whole
There's a ton of movies like that.
Right.
I know, but there was this one part, and the dudes are like watching the one guy like pick up these chicks, right? So he's got like this whole little gaggle of chicks, and they're all just like and the guys that are like narrating it, they're like, so this is what we call the mediocre dick. You don't go in saying you got a small one. So you don't go in saying like you got a big one for the shock value. No, you want to be mediocre, straight down the middle. I was like, oh my god. I was like, we're just figuring this out in 2020.
The mother's saying I just dated myself. Oh, great.
Well, that's like normally what most guys do is they'll say that they have a very small penis, and that it's the size of a grain of rice, choking a grain of rice, Can you? Well, you can't choke on a grain of rice, can you? And then either that or my buddy's line was the best. He says, well, my mom used to say it's not quantity, it's quality. Very important. But my buddy's line was like, yeah, it's small, but it sure is cute and will fit in about anywhere. I always like that one. I'm like, that's a cute one. I like that one. That's pretty good. Yeah, you're damn right. It's cute, but it sure is. Damn right. It's small, but it sure is cute and it'll fit in about anywhere.
Take my pants off and the gerbil looks away. It's like, oh.
Oh. Bazinga. Bazinga. I don't have pickup lines. I don't have pickup lines. I don't know. I don't have any. How'd you pick up Sarah, Tom? What'd you do? What was your suave move that you
we started working together, and we.
Well, I know that. I know that.
It was really we just started talking, got to know each other.
Oh.
We realized like, hey, this is yeah.
You're free. I'm free. We get along together.
Almost break time.
A lot of it too is like we talked quite a bit like at work, and we like basically kind of came from kind of the same.
Start sharing cigarettes.
We kind of came from the same type of situation, and yeah, that was really about it, and it just went from there, really. Like,
yeah.
So, and it was. I personally found it better that way because again, I got to know.
Team measure, Sarah.
Because we got to know each other, right? Instead of just like going up to the bar, meeting somebody, ending up in fucking bed, and the next thing you know, like, oh, I guess this is our thing now, right? And that that
always
never works.
ends badly. That always
never
ends
works. It never works. No. Sarah and I know we got to know each other, and we get along great. So I'm sure I tick her off here and there. She doesn't say you fucking piss me off, asshole.
Oh,
not yet, anyway.
Sarah's a gem. I love Sarah.
No,
she's awesome.
Fucking Sarah's awesome. She's
awesome.
Sitting here listening right now. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Throwing shit at you under the camera.
Yeah.
No, she's actually making.
She's like kicking him.
She's actually making a dag toque.
Yeah, no doubt. I already got mine.
Yeah,
I got mine. She made me one. She already made me one, so I can't wait to wear it this winter because I lost mine. So sad. Fuck, I was pissed when I lost it.
Yeah.
Fucking things are warm and they're good. Good.
Yeah.
All right, let's shut her down. We'll all head to the
Here's
green
one of
room.
them here.
Shit.
Dag toque.
Nice. All right. Well, we'll pop. I'll see you guys Tuesday night. Anyways, this was more of a test, and I like the way this is working. So Tuesday night, 8:00. I will be back.
Tom.
Alrighty.
Have a good night, guys.
All right, nice to meet you.
Stay in the green. Stay around. Don't click it off yet. Now we're going to the green room.
I don't know if
we have to go to the green room.
Hey,
yeah,
how's it going? Hey.
Alrighty.
All right, let's head out.
Big doggy. Alrighty.